Parents are tired of pretending this behavior is normal. Let's talk about it today, guys. You know what parents are exhausted from? Pretending this behavior is normal. Pretending it's normal to raise your kids, sacrifice for your kids, love your kids, support your kids, and then one day they cut you off like you never mattered. Let's talk about that today, guys. And before somebody jumps in the comments, let me say this clearly. Yes, some parents were abusive. Some parents were toxic. Yes, some children needed distance to heal. We get that. But that is not every story. It is not. And parents are tired of living in a world where only one side gets grace. Because right now, we are watching a culture that teaches adult children that accountability is abuse, boundaries are controlled, and discomfort is trauma. And I'm sorry, but somebody has to say this out loud. Some of this behavior is not healing at all. Some of it is entitlement. Some of it is entitlement. Let's think about that. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about today is everything is trauma now. Have you ever noticed whenever you're dealing with your adult children how everything is trauma? I grew up in a generation where parents were not perfect at all. But somewhere along the line, imperfect parents became monsters. Now, listen carefully. There is a difference between abuse and correction. Let's get that understood. There is a difference between toxic behavior and hearing something you don't want to hear. There's a difference between protecting your peace and punishing people who love you. And I think some parents are scared to say this because they're afraid if they speak honesty, they'll lose their children forever. But parents are already losing their children. Some of y'all are walking on eggshells in relationships you paid for emotionally, financially, spiritually, and mentally. That's not healthy. That's not healthy either. You can't be grown and act like a child. At some point, adulthood has to mean something. You cannot keep saying, I'm grown, but still expect your parents to fund your lifestyle, rescue every mistake, absorb every emotional outburst, tolerate disrespect, ignore your spouse disrespecting them, stay silent while being mistreated. That's not maturity. That's emotional manipulation. And parents are tired. They're tired of pretending disrespect is communication. They're tired of pretending silence is punishment. They're tired of pretending being cut off over every boundary is healthy. That's what they're tired of. Now, some parents gave too much, and I was one of those parents. I gave too much. And parents, let's be honest. Some of us gave every damn thing. We gave all the financial aspect that our children could ask for. We rescued too much. We over-explained too much, right? A lot of us did that. We removed consequences too much. Too much. I look back at my life. I removed consequences too much. We tried to buy peace instead of requiring respect. And now some adult children think support is automatic. No gratitude, no accountability, no self-awareness. Just demands. That's it. And when parents finally say, no, I'm done. I'm done. Now, suddenly, the parent is toxic. The parent is toxic. No, sometimes the parent is just exhausted. Social media has made this situation worse because now people get rewarded for cutting everybody off. There's applaud for estrangement, applause for disrespect, applause for humiliation. Think about that. And if a parent speaks up, they get told you are the problem without anybody asking, what is the full story? That's dangerous because healthy relationships require accountability on both sides, not just one, on both sides. I want you guys to understand that. Parents deserve grace too. This is the part nobody wants to hear. Parents are humans. Some parents were learning while raising children. Some parents were struggling financially. Some parents were fighting depression. Some parents stayed when they wanted to quit. Some parents sacrificed dreams, sleep, peace, and sanity trying to build a better life for their children. And now they're being told, well, you chose to have children. That mindset is cold. Parents deserve grace too. Not worship, not control, not blind loyalty. Grace. They deserve grace. This is why so many parents are grieving children that are still alive. Do you understand or do you know why so many parents are grieving children that are still alive? Let me ask you that question. Because they never imagined love would turn into distance this fast. They never imagined one disagreement could end a relationship. They never imagined a spouse, therapist, social media influencer, or a friend could suddenly have more influence than the people who raised them. That pain is real. And some parents are carrying that pain silently because society tells them they aren't allowed to hurt. Well, I'm telling you right now, your pain matters too. You matter. Parents matter. That's what I'm telling you. Parents are tired of pretending this behavior is normal. It is not normal to completely discard people who loved you over every disagreement. It is not normal to weaponize the grandchildren. It is not normal to demand support while offering disrespect. It's not normal to expect parents to apologize forever while adult children never self reflect. And again, this does not apply to abusive situations. But we have got to stop acting like every boundary from a parent is abuse and every cruel action from adult child is healing. Both sides matter. Both sides deserve accountability, and both sides deserve grace. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to my channel, Aaron Real Talk, because a lot of parents are suffering silently and they need to know that they are not alone. You guys make sure you like, share, and follow.